I welcome you guys again in my lecture. So in this lecture we will learn about a range. We will learn about a range in a Verilog. So this variable is very important. This data type is very important, and it is better that we understand it thoroughly. So range is basically kind of I want to use analogy here. A range is basically kind of a register in our digital circuits. That is a flip-flop. It is a kind of flip-flop because that range variable stores value. And there is another data type in Verilog called wire. So this very data type is like our physical wire. As long as you put something on it, it will hold it. But if you leave that, because it is like a wire, physical wire, if you put current on wire, wire will carry that current as long as there is a driver which sending current to that wire. If you remove that driver, the wire will stop. The wire will not have any kind of current. But register is not like that, because digital circuit have either zeros or ones. If you give 0 to register, it will store 0. If you give 1 to register, it will store 1. Store 1 as long as you do not change value of that register. But wire is not like that. If you give 1, it will store 1 as long as the driver is having the value 1. But once you remove the driver, wire will not hold any kind of value to it, right? It will be uncertain. The value of wire will be uncertain. We cannot say 0, but it will be uncertain. So kind of that. Let us understand how range work. So with this program, so I am writing this program as I do as always. Start with the module testing module testing range and module. Let us create one range variable, range, give that name test range. Because I want to test, I want to drive this range with some value. So I will invoke initial block, initial, begin and end. I will assign some value to this test range. Let us assign some value, test range and give some value like a 0, and then come and wait for 20 nanoseconds, and I will again give some test range is equal to 1. I will wait for another 100 nanoseconds and I will finish this program. Now let us run this program and see what happens. Let us select our simulator. So I am selecting Mentor Questa, and the output of this program I want to see inside wave. I want to see that waveform, how does it look. So I want to click this option, open EP wave after run. So let us run this program. Okay, so there is one warning coming. What is that warning? That I haven't, because EP wave will not open. Did you use dump file or dump variables? Okay, so I am not dumping these. I am not dumping values of test range and test range to the dump file, and because the dump file is not prepared, I am not able to see this waveform. So I will create this dump file. So let us copy this as it is. so okay, so I am, let me add this here, initial, and copy this as it is. And let us see if this error is resolved. I'm going to run this file again. So range is continuously 0, so I'm not sure what is the mistake. So this is how it happens when you actually design something, you get lot of errors. So we have to resolve those errors, and we have to work something on this program to resolve those errors. So let us resolve this error. So I'm not sure what is this error exactly, because I did not put it in intentionally. So let us resolve this. Where did that go? Gone. Go back. Oh my god, the whole program is gone.